What's going on, guys? Kigerr here, and today we're doing a state of the game. I want to tell you about this new trailer they put up, as well as the most wanted things in the game right now, as well as give you an update on my account. Let's get into it. So first things first, they just put up this image as well as a 6-second teaser. You can kind of see the trees in the background, you can see the edges right here, as well as the pose across. I'm going to put a link down below to Indie Gamer's channel for the video he did as a reaction to this. I'm not huge on the reaction type videos, but I know that one's going to go real big, so I want to let you guys give that a check out. Next, let's talk about what everyone wants in the game right now. Alright, so this is the main Marvel Future Revolution Discord. I'm going to be looking through their user suggestions. That's what people put out, and you can either do a thumbs up or thumbs down on each individual thing. And I'm going to tell you some of the bigger ones that have showed up this week and talk a little bit about them. Saki put up an interesting one right here that got a huge amount of upvotes. I'm going to put mine right there. Most gacha games, that's the loot boxes and things like that, like we do the pools, have some sort of daily crystals. Not just the weekly ones, usually associated with daily tasks. You can see that in Marvel Strike Force, Marvel Future Fight, things like that. As you complete your daily missions, you get some good resources, as well as the in-game currency in Marvel Strike Force's cores. I believe it's some version of ISO 8 in Marvel Future Fight. So we should have a list of daily tasks, which we kind of do. You know, you do your 5-dimension duels, you do your 2 Omega Wars, you do your 5 blitzes, things like that. But as you complete those, similar to the event we have right now for Valkyrie, at the end of it, every single day, you should be getting crystals for doing that. Next, we have one right here that I really liked. Reduce the cost of transmutation, or remove the RNG. So either make it a whole lot less so we don't care that it rerolls and rerolls, or make it cost more and make it instant. I would not care if it's 1.5 million, 2 million to guarantee that I change my chest piece from Widow over to Captain America or vice versa. I'm going to put my check mark right there and on to the next one. Next we have CyberKid right here. Put my check mark. Increase the presets from 3 to 5. I don't know what number it needs to be, but it needs to be more than 3. Because you primarily have 1v1 PvP, group PvP, and PvE. Even then, PvE is separate from group and single target. So on base, we need at least 4, right? But I would like to have 2 or 3 options per thing I go into. So do I have to change all 3 of my presets to 3 different PvP ones and change them based off my opponent? That really sucks. Other one I saw right here, costume fodder. As you all know, Dark Zone was changed, so we're getting a lot more card fodder. We need ways to get more costume stuff. What I had suggested, I haven't put it in here yet, but I will once we're at the end of this video. Let us do Spec Ops. So why not let us do Spec Ops all day if we want to, and still get that box, the 1 to 3 star box. Let us get, or even make it guaranteed 1 star. So it's grindy and a little tedious, but you can still do it. So you do 6 runs and you're guaranteed a 2 star, and then you keep going and keep going and keep going. On to the next one. So this one right here I thought was very interesting. Let us go back and see our last Omega War games or DD games. I think that would be a really cool addition. Have it like downloadable or whatnot, so you can download it to your phone, computer, whatever you're playing on, and review it, right? Because like you want to see where you messed up, where you could have done better, things like that, or send it to a friend. Make it more sociable, right? Now this one down here, you see I posted something, and Butterfly Kiss, Miss Sadari Yao, also posted something, and we want similar things but slightly different. So I'm saying that not even the Storm players like using Bubble, and I want them to have it an offensive iframe similar to Star-Lord. Butterfly Kiss is asking for that offensive iframe, as well as keeping the bubble, as well as some other options. Let me know in the comment section down below. This is the one that kind of is more divisive that we're going to see. So I really want to hear what you guys think down below, or just come here and upvote or downvote, whichever one you wish. On to right here's obviously remove the instant damage. Most characters now, it's being found out, have instant damage. It really comes down to animation canceling, which, if you're a big competitive gamer, you know what that is. It's when you find out when the end of the animation considers the damage registered, and then dodge or cancel the animation. That needs to be gone. Special version of the New Stark City. If you're not familiar, New Stark City's effect is increases your ultimate level. And as you know, we don't have a special costume that does that. And I kind of agree with him. We should have more specials in the game. Generally speaking, we have the 3 specials, and every character has at least the 3 classes, and they have at least 2 skills of each. So why not, as a Widow, the one right now, Rise of the East does Snipe, why isn't there one for Double Shot, right? Next on to... So we got 2 right here. The color change tokens, we get so few of them, you're almost never going to be able to roll any, and they're asking for more. And I agree with them. We should really be getting more. I think that 6 that you're getting from killing a boss, they should add a 0 to it. 60, even then, it's still 180, and you need 500 to do a roll, so you still have to wait a couple days. But that would be a whole lot better than what we're currently messing with. Then we got this one right here, Dark Zone Crystals. This only has 24 because it's being posted so many times. If you aggregate them all together, it's over 100. And I famously said that I believe the current Dark Zone is better, and I do believe that, but at the same token, why not both? Why can't we have the, well, King CJ said that to me the other day, and I was like, yeah, you're right, I blew my mind, I only thought one or the other, why not both? Why can't we have what we have right now, where you can farm as many as you want, but keep the first 2 primes as crystals? And I have no issues with that. I'd love to see that happen. Alright, I got 2 interesting ones right here. This one, it's kind of hard for me to read, but I think I understand what he's actually asking here. He wants a good matchmaking system, which I'm okay with. I think in Alliance, Omega War, or even Omega War, there should be a ranking system. Not you're number 1, so you automatically have to go against number 2, what have you. I believe it should be tiers, bronze, silver, gold, what have you, and you match against, like if I'm gold, I would match against gold, silver, or platinum, or however they want to do the color system. And I think win or loss, it's going to be more. So if I lose as a gold level player, I would lose points and possibly drop to silver, but that loss would be as much as, if not more, than a win in silver, because I'm at a higher tier, so I have higher tier opponents. I would like to see that. And this one down here, I really do agree with him. Currently at the end of the week, Sunday and Monday, when they do the cutoff to allocate the points, they do 20-minute cutoff, so they can, stop the press, do all that stuff. In beta, they did it in 1 minute. So why does it have to be 20 minutes? This guy's saying 10 to 10 to 5 minutes, that's also fine. Like if you need more time because there's more things to calculate, sure. 5 to 10 minutes, I don't care. But this guy says he couldn't do anything because there was 20 minutes left, and you can do a bunch of your stuff in 20 minutes. I don't think he could have fit everything because Omega War, you can't really fit that in. But I really believe that we need more time to do that on Sundays. So right here, Marvel Guy is asking for other stages for Omega War and Alliance Omega War, primarily because he doesn't like that runners can't get up to places, and that is very, very true. As a Widow, Magic, or Captain America, there are certain places on the map that you cannot reach, even if you double jump, grappling hook, do all the things. There are places you just cannot get to on the Omega War map. I'd also like to see, if you go in Omega War, under the map it says Corrupted Plains. I want to see seasonal or, a monthly different zones, kind of like how we did Dark Zone was hell themed for the expansion. I want to see options and different things for Omega War, Alliance Omega War, so that you have to kind of play the battlefield, not just your opponents, and I think that adds a lot of flavor and replayability to the game. So, I need to address this. A lot of people were asking for the dev notes because a lot of content creators were saying, well, it should have been Tuesday or the Tuesday prior, and that really put people's hopes up. There were some number digging done, and they're really on pace to release that information today, which they kind of did. But even if they didn't have something prepared, their community managers, Carol, Stefan, people like that who are in this Discord where everyone's talking about it. This says 39 right here. There's over 300 if you add them all together with individual names. They really should have dropped something to say, hey, we will let you know Friday. Or, hey, we're still working on settling things out. Look forward, just to let us know they are working on something is better than complete silence. This is one of my favorite ones right here by Oculus, and it's something I've been thinking about for a while, but I haven't really talked about it till recently. So what he's asking for is, if I have a 6-star full nanoed Rise of the East piece, I want to be able to tear it down into the individual pieces, and even then tear it down to the 5-star or 4-star pieces, so that I can then go over to Eyes of Osiris and things like that. But take that a step further to the natural progression, why not transmute equipment? So we can currently transmute equipment from Black Widow to Captain America, but why can't I transmute from Rise of the East to Eyes of Osiris, right? That's kind of what I want to see in place of what Oculus is talking about here. I think that would help out a lot with the players, because if you pull a bunch of steampunk stuff and you're like, man, I really want to do this Rise of the East, and I'm very, very sure I want to do that, then you should be able to swap it over and then build them up and play with those, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. These are two I care about very deeply right here. Lucky Tom has a great one right here talking about special badges. I know what I suggested in my special badge video is, when you're building up a special badge, you want to focus 1 or 2 stats. So if I'm building up my Gore 1 or Gore 2 badge, and I roll it up to 3 or 4 stars, and I'm like, man, it rolled attack or whatever, it didn't roll double accuracy, and I go to dismantle it, currently it's giving nothing. It gives a little bit of gold, nowhere near what you already put in, and you're not even guaranteed to get the materials that you put in. So actually even if it just gave you back the materials you put in, or even slightly less gold, I wouldn't care. But that's what I would like to see there. Zad92's interesting thing right here. See your opponent's power when you match in DD. You can either have it, like when you have the matchup screen, have the power right there, or similar to Omega War, allow you to inspect your opponent after the battle, so you can be like, man, I was so close, how far off in power was I? What could I have done better? Oh, did he have a bunch of dodge? I didn't feel like my stuff was hitting, things like that. These are a couple right here. Character-specific leaderboards, I think, is really cool. Who is the best Doctor Strange in Omega War? Who is the best Captain America in Battle Challenge? Things like that, I think, would be really cool. That's what Diablo Immortal does with their rankings. time slots for Dark Zone. This is something I really wish they did. I can't do Dark Zone as it is right now. It's open from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. my time, and I just can't do that. I'm usually at work during those hours, or trying to get ready for sleep. A lot of people have to work early in the morning, so they can't do it. So what that this also builds off of the Alliance War also needs the same thing, right? Because Saturday and Sunday people can't always do 9:30 and 10. They going out to the movie with the wife. They're doing something with the kids. What have you? And so having 3 to 4 time slots a day for things to happen really gives people let you play how you want to play, which really adds more to the game and makes people more likely to stay with it because they don't feel like, man, I have to be rush, rush, rush to get these things done so I have time to do the Alliance War. Rescue right here asking for something in the Mega War shop, and I really agree with this because right now it's just one Omega card ticket and 100 Pemtech, which really isn't much. If you're doing well in Omega War, it doesn't feel like anything. You also get that currency from Alliance Omega War, so if you guys do well weekly on that, you're going to be rolling in currency. So having something else you can buy, because right now it's just regular level 110 badges, or even 120 badges, and who's going to use that when you can craft the special badges and roll them, roll them, roll them until you get the stats that you want. And the last one here before I show you guys what I'm doing in my account is down here. Massacre says when Scarlet Witch transmutation comes out, they have to make it cheaper. I think this is true, but also they can go another way with it. We know when a new character is announced or released, they open up transmutation, and I really think they should allow us to. So, like, let's say Scarlet Witch transmutation opens up. I think there should be a higher chance for 2 weeks or so for that lead up into the new character that she has a bonus chance. So, if I am Black Widow and I'm like, man, I really want to play Scarlet Witch, during those 2 weeks, I have a bonus. Like right now, I think it's 11.1% chance to roll one of the 9 characters, so that's going to be less. So it's less per. So let's just say 10. It's going to be different than 10, but let's just say 10. Then it will be 20 for Scarlet Witch because she's at a 2x because of her transmutation event, right? And I think that would be a good way to keep this down because as we add more characters, the chances to transmute goes lower and lower and lower. And they could even add that, like after the 2 week, have it where it's rotating. Every 2 weeks is another character who's on special. So, hey man, I really want to try Captain America, but I'm going to wait for the Captain America event. And then during those 2 weeks, you can transmute to Captain America a lot easier than other characters. I've been toying with that in my head. Let me know what you guys think down below about that. And if that's all you guys wanted to see, thank you for coming by. Until next time, guys. But now we're going to talk about my account and how I'm progressing in the game. Alright, guys. So after talking with Dylar, one of the CCCs, he does this on Mondays where he says how he did throughout the week and show you guys what he's working on, things like that. And I asked him if he thought, because I'm a bigger account, if something like this would be beneficial to the community and you guys, and he said to try it out. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think, if you want to see more of this weekly, similar to what Dylar does. But I'm going to go over my Widow last to really show you what's going on with her. But going down, I don't have it by power or whatnot. It is characters I'm focusing in order. But Captain Marvel, she's maxed, has all the potential, has everything like that. She has full New Stark gear with 2 or 3 nanos. Not on everything, but 2 or 3 just throughout it. Slowly, slowly, slowly working them up. I'm not really spending on costumes like I did for a little bit there. But these top three right here are what I'm planning to use when squad battles comes through, and I think I'm going to have some good success in it. Captain Marvel is the shakiest one, but I like her a lot. Next, we have Iron Man, who I have in Max Nano Hydra gear. Um, right now, he's kitted out for Alliance Raid, and every single time I play him, auto or not, no enhancers just rushes through the Alliance Raid and does a butt ton of damage. For all these characters, the builds that I'm using for all of them are in. If you check out my Discord down below, I have infographics. I'm working on more, and every single character build I use are in those infographics. So, Black Widow, Captain Marvel, and Iron Man are my go-tos for PvP when that comes through. Magic, I have in 5-star Xander right now for the sword class skill. Her stuff has just got maxed as well. I slowly went back and got her potential done. And what I mean by max as far as these other characters, the top three, all of their specializations are maxed. Everyone else has their main specializations at 5 to 7 range. So hers are all, I believe, 7 at the time. Captain America, his are actually, because I played around with him in PvP a little bit, all of his are maxed. The four that I want to use, there's like one or two others that I'm playing around with, and they're at 6-ish, 6 or 7. He is doing currently Dark Domain gear, which is really good. But check out that outfit. I think New Stark City looks the coolest on him as it is right now. Doctor Strange, as you see, I got the Zombie Strange outfit for when that came around. Right now, I only have 2 pieces of steampunk, and they're both on him. I'm building up the steampunk for him. Right now, he's a support for Alliance Raid, giving everyone cooldown, guard, gauge against Laufey, things like that. And he's really buffing the team and making them last. Tranquil Garden, giving everyone CC immunity, similar to Wong. He does a lot. Star Lord, oh man, he's something else. I'm actually using Savage Shadowlands on him because I want to use him exclusively for PvE, and he gets flame and supervillain damage from Savage Shadowlands, so he gets a lot out of it. Uh, his specs I have at least 5 for the 4 that I want to use. I'm still slowly filling in the 3s, 5s, and 7s across the board, but he is definitely working up there. Spider-Man, he has Eyes of Osiris right now. He has 2 pieces at 6-star, 2 pieces at 5-star. All of them, besides the chest, have terrible rolls. I'm going to have to go back, and once I start putting nanos on him, really focusing in on certain stats to get him where I want him to be. These last 3 right here, I'm still heavily working on their specs and potential. Spidey, 3 of his specs are ready and up to 3 plus, but everything else on the board I'm still filling in. Storm is really the one that's on the back foot here, and that's mainly because I really dislike playing against her. I know she's the one of the queens of PvE right now, but it's just a playstyle I don't want to touch. I'm still going to build her up so that she can do Alliance Raid at the max level. I'm still going to get her specs and such done, but besides that, she's mostly going to sit there. I'm building her up as a second thing of Hydra right now because I have a full Nano Hydra, so any other Hydra I get is just gravy on her. Then Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is super, super powerful. I'm just not going to focus on anything with her until Transmute comes around. I'm not going to jump in on that boat of hey, new characters out, I need to spend thousands of dollars, hundreds to thousands of dollars, and get her up to a usable level just to die to 3 million power players in PvP game modes and slightly fall behind in PvE. Now let's check out my Widow. This is my baby right now. Once things get shaken up a bit, I might think about playing something else. I have a habit right now of whenever there's half price gold going on, I like to change characters and just play something else. So when I make my guides and such, I have first-hand experience to give you. Now, show you guys what I got going on. So I got full Nano Rise of the East. Uh, the rolls are okay. They're not the greatest, but they're slightly above average on my rolls. These badges are not what I recommended to you guys in that special badge thing, and that's because I could not get the ones that I said. The only one I got here, well, two kind of that I said, is I got the Gore 4 badge and the Magneto 6. I do have Thanos 5, but I did not get the melee damage decrease that I was trying to get. So this is what I'm going to use right now. It's going to be the first thing I go for when Thanos does in fact come back, is I want 2 to 3 rolls of melee damage decrease on my Widow. Now, Strange 4 is not bad, but I'm not trying to do anything with it. Right now I'm using him because it's double red, and it has 2 rolls of crit damage decrease. The 2 Thanos up top are mainly there because I have cooldown on them, and I took cooldowns off of my boots because I got enough from Thanos to put myself at 49%. I don't need to have rolls on my boots to get that 1%, and I would have to take off 2 Thanos badges. It's a lot of math, but I like it better where it is right now. If we take a look at my cards, these are my PvP cards. The one I really want to change right now is I want to get the Scarlet Witch crit damage card and swap it out for the Spider-Man card. I do get the attack percentage from having the 2-set bonus from Black Widow Spider-Man, but the crit damage allowing me to cap out at 350 is what I really want to get to. The 2 7s I have right here, the Storm and the Doctor Strange, did not roll on their own. I got them, the Storm I got at 6, the Doctor Strange I got at 5. I had to put an extra copy of Storm for quality increase on Storm, and I did that twice for Doctor Strange to get them to 7. The Spider-Man and Magic were both at rarity 1, and I did rerolls. If you look right here, change stat, you'll see down here, all stats will change. The quality rate up 14%. It said 21 from 2 to 3, and it's even more from 1 to 2. So doing the rolls gave me quality ups to where I'm at right now. And to give you guys idea how hard you have to go on PvP to compete, take a look. This is my PvE cards. It's really kind of crap. The middle 4 are kind of what I suggest to you guys. This is just general stuff right here. And then 13 is so I can auto some stuff, so I don't have to look at invasions. And the Captain America is only here because it rolled supervillain damage, putting me at 63% supervillain damage. The defense pierce of the 7 right here puts me at 68% defense pierce in PvE. And the 2-set bonus of slot 4 is defense pierce and supervillain damage, exactly what I recommend you all to use. And if I was able to do Dark Zone, I'd be getting fodder so that I could have all 4 of these middle cards go up to 6-star and quality increase them. I have 3 additional defense pierce set 7 card right here that I would really like to quality up it to 7, so it jacks up the special damage and defense pierce and stuff like that I'm getting from that. Let me know in the comment section down below if you like this kind of breakdown, if you want to see other things of my account, and what you guys thought of those user suggestions and any others you might have. Till next time, guys.